All right, guys, we got a special treat for you today. I don't think you're going to be disappointed at all. Welcome to Cornersville, I believe I say that right, Georgia. This is the site of Hyundai's new proving grounds, and they've got a little bit of everything sprinkled around here. Chris Let's Dig, Ryan from Mr. Dig, and a few others are here, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to get our keys, we're going to run around, we're going to jump in different machines, we're going to give it a try. They got a 480 down here. They got the new Hyundai 45-ton haul truck. They got 220, 210. They got it all. Let's just jump in and go for it. All right, guys, Chris and I just had a dig off with the Hyundai 220 versus the Hyundai 210. He tried to prove a point that I should have bought the 220, and it was bigger and faster and more powerful than the 210. But you guys will have to go to his channel to check this out, but I'm pretty sure I kicked his butt with the 210. He's hopped in the 940A loader. He's basically cleaning up our mess here. We had two cones set up, and we had to dig back and forth between the two. It was a good time. Hop over on his channel and check that out. I didn't film it on my channel. I was too busy concentrating on beating him, but we're gonna have him hop in the 480. And like I said, we're gonna go down over the hill and try out this new haul truck. Chris is up there playing on his loader, so I had to recruit me a new haul truck driver.
I got you covered, man.
You got me covered?
Yeah.
All right, here's the beauty of this machine.
Okay.
I know nothing about it, but I think it's simple.
All right.
So you crank her up.
We made it that far.
She started. That's always a good sign.
That's a good
So
thing.
this is your parking brake.
Gotcha.
And then to get it to shift, you have to push that button down. That's up and down.
Up and down. Hey, that's easy enough.
You got
I think even I can handle it.
You got one main goal. Don't flip it.
Don't flip it. You shouldn't have said that.
All right, guys, this beautiful 480 right here is going to be our weapon of choice. I don't know if you noticed, but it's a little bigger than the 210, but the cab is eerily similar. We ran this thing a little bit earlier. It's actually a really nice machine and got a good feel to it. So let's get her cranked up, climb up on top of the pile, see what we can make happen. All right, first things first, we gotta get ourselves on top of the pile. Man, look at that Hyundai haul truck over there. Ain't it beautiful? All right, folks, going up. You need one of these.
I do need one of those.
All right, guys, that is a 45-ton haul truck. Let's see how many scoops it takes to load her out. It's gonna be number one right here. Man, this thing's quick for as big as what it is. Oh, that's a good one. There's two. There's gonna be number three. I believe that's four. That's four, right? And I already lost track. Number 5. We're gonna throw one more on to make sure he gets a full load. Onboard scale says we're at 43 tons, so by golly, we got a full load on it. That is a beautiful truck, man. Oh yeah, like he's done that before. Awesome. I don't know what we're sitting on here. It's probably about a 25-foot tall pile of dirt, but this thing reaches the truck and it seems really stable out here. We don't have a whole lot of experience in the bigger excavators, but this one seems to be no slouch. Is he gonna make it through there? By golly, he is. All right, he's coming back for more. Let's throw another load on him. Another load heading out. Not going far, just going right there, but like it. That truck looks familiar, like I've seen it.
I think I used it more than anybody else has. You need any feedback on it?
I think it'll haul some dirt.
We moved about 40-some thousand yards of dirt with it.
Yeah.
It worked great.
Man, it's not a bad looking truck either.
It's a big truck too. That's a big pile of dirt when it dumps out, isn't it?
It is.
You get back in your little 25 ton, you're like, huh, that's cute. There's a few loads at the end after I brought it back. I was like, feels like you're digging with a teaspoon or hauling with a little wheelbarrow here. I was like, used to a big pile of dirt. Now it's just like a couple of scoops on the ground.
Well, I think I'm gonna give the truck a try.
Yeah, come down here and check it out.
Boys, Brian looks so small up there. Hey, can you handle that?
No, but I'm gonna figure it out.
But good video.
I'm gonna drop the bucket like you did.
I forgot.
This was Mike. I'm sitting down there and he's just like...
You were awake though, weren't you? I thought you were Aaron, I'm sorry.
Like you dropped this. Wait. Look, you just let the truck all this dirt to move out here.
Hey, this dirt's gotta get from here to there.
Once this isn't costing me anything. We can take our time.
All right, Chris is hopping in 480. Gonna get a load on here. That is a big bucket, folks. Easy, Cheetah.
Just doing like you did.
So this truck does have onboard scale system, let you know what's going on. They also got the load assist lights right there, still green, which means we need some more material yet. Man, that machine, that 480 is just smooth. Oh yeah, we can get one more. Perfect. All right, boys. We're off to the races. Let's see if we can figure this thing out. What I gather, it's pretty simple. Park and brake, push button, drive, gas pedal brake. We're rolling. It's probably a good thing Aaron's not here to drive this truck because it rides absolutely amazing. It is crazy. So this truck does have a nice little display in it. We got 32 ton on board, 2% slope one way, 1% slope that way. Just very, very, very nice. Nice, simple little setup. So they actually want the dirt on this end of the pile to keep working it down. So we're gonna back up over here. Chris kind of cleaned up our mess for us here a little bit. We'll back up here and get dumped. guys a little bigger perspective. Maybe this will give you a little better scale of the size of the machines, size of the truck. It's so hard to put it in perspective whenever I don't have something else sitting next to it, how big this stuff is, but she's a hoss, buddy. One thing that's noticeably different between these trucks and a lot of other ones is it's got one rear end in it that comes out to these two planetaries right here. Durability, not sure how it holds up for traction. I think that's a good thing, is it keeps these tires equally planted with equal weight on them at all times for traction. But pretty simple, straightforward little rig. Well, it's not little. It's not little at all, to be honest with you. It's a beast. Well, Mr. Let's Dig.
How you doing?
We've loaded with the big 480.
We probably need to get the dirt back around the pile.
I think we should use the 985.
I'd try it.
I'm not a loader man. Are you a loader man?
You probably run a loader more than I have.
That's not saying much.
That's not saying a whole lot.
I'm not afraid to give her a try, though.
Give it a try.
Let's do it.
It's got a big bucket on it.
It does.
Whoever can heat the bucket up the fullest wins.
Here we go. Give you guys the inside look at a Hyundai loader cab. This is a 985, pretty good size loader. We got really nice backup camera up there. There's your display. Pretty similar to what's in the excavators, but kind of reworked. This locks out your hydraulics. This is your parking brake. You gotta put your foot on the pedal to get going. We should be good to roll. Let's see if we can get some dirt. All right, guys, don't judge. Like I said before, I am not a loader operator. We got some dirt in there, though. We'll take it up for the win. Just need a truck. right, Chris has hopped in the 985. He's gonna give her a try. This is probably not the most ideal material to be digging with this loader, to be honest with you. A little sticky, a little heavy. He's trying to get me. Do you want to tell him he's missing a little bit? He's only
about half full.
50% capacity. He's coming for you this time. Oh, he's gonna get 70% capacity this time. Oh, I'm going down.
All right, all right.
I guess he's trying to make us the other 30%.
I think he made his point. He heard us.
Hey, that's murder, right?
Attempted.
I'm just making sure I'm understanding that that's murder.
That's good content. That is some nasty, sticky stuff, boys. That loader is more meant to load aggregate or shot rock or something like this. This is kind of the extreme usage for it, but all right, guys, Ryan has hopped into the 985. He might be the best loader operator out of the three of us today. That is some tough material to get a hold of there. But we're going to jump on up and check out some of the other equipment here, move on to the smaller stuff. They got a 350, the newer 350 A series from what Chris has, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. So let's go hop in that and check it out.
You left the blade up. Why do you always leave the blade up, Mike?
It's comment generator, man.
Comment generator.
Comment generator. So we got the full lineup here. I'm trying to show the difference in sizes. Obviously, we got the HX145.
Correct.
Which used to be very similar to the 120.
Yep.
Got a lot of videos on that on the channel. That was a pretty decent little machine. Didn't have much complaints about it. Then we go down one more.
That looks familiar.
That looks very familiar. I think you put a thumb on it, minus about 700 hours, and it's
quite a few scratches. I mean, it would just fit right in, wouldn't
scratches. Where'd you come
You
from?
sure you want me to help with this video?
I'm having second thoughts. So
Let's look at the back end.
let's
compare
look at the one
Let's
you
look
lost.
at the back end and see if there's any difference.
Well, we will. We need to talk about the one you lost the competition in over there.
I just did a better job at the competition.
Don't think so. This is the making up rules as you go
Oh
part.
my, I bet you've never. Did you do that, Mike?
I might have. I just got here. Hey,
That's what they're supposed to look like
mine looks mostly like
until
that.
you hit the concrete.
One cube. We're gonna blame that on Matt.
Accidents happen. Accidents.
All right, so this is the 220, and
I'm gonna stand up here. There's really
I know.
not much.
it's crazy. So the two big differences is this machine weighs like 6,500 pounds more.
Yep.
It's 6 inches wider, and it's got a 6-cylinder engine instead of a 4-cylinder engine.
Yep.
But the horsepower is like within 2.
It's faster.
So, it's faster. I'll run it here in a minute and see what we say.
Seemed faster to me.
We'll see what we think. Then we got the 350, which this is the updated version of what you have currently, right?
That is correct. That is correct.
And you ran it a little bit ago. What'd you think?
I like it. I mean, it's a little quicker than the 330 that I have, but all in all, it's a pretty good size machine.
I know Kyle hopped on that thing. He was extremely impressed with it. So, all right, well, I'm gonna run the 350 a little bit. I mean, might as well. We're here, right?
I mean, it's here.
And I'm gonna jump into 220 and see if I agree with your. It's a little faster
It does seem a little faster.
statement. So, all right.
As far as like the raking, like when you're raking.
Braking, yeah. The cycle times on all of them are actually fairly good.
About the same. It's just like when we do the clearing, you tend to want to rake fast.
It's
Like you're
those
just sitting there.
those quick, smooth movements.
Yep.
I don't know. Is that the best way I know how to
I
describe
guess
it?
so. Yep.
The 480 actually does a pretty good job of those, to be
It
honest
does.
with you.
They get the bucket angle just a little bit more right on it. You'd be able to
Yeah, it does
rock and
good.
roll
So,
with that.
all right, we're gonna give this one a try. This 220 also has the updated 2D Hyundai system, and then it's got an additional Trimble system on it. So the updates on that are quite nice compared to what I currently have.
When you say 6 inches wide, are we talking about track frame?
No, the house. The track frame is the exact same.
Exact same as the house.
The actual house. Yep. 6
They
inches
spaced it out
wider.
Pretty good because you can't really tell the
Yeah.
note. Or,
If you line them up both perfectly with the track,
Yeah.
you can see how much farther this
yeah,
one
I'm looking
sits
at it
in.
Right here now, this side hangs over
Yeah,
farther.
and if you look at the counterweight, you can kind of see it. So 6 inches wider, 6,000 pounds more, same horsepower, different engine.
Correct.
Basically what it comes down to. So, all right.
There's just no comparison right here.
Well, I mean,
It's, you know,
I think we can say it's in a league of its
in a
own.
different league of its own.
Let's give this girl a try. Show you guys real quick before we hop up in this machine. This one's no different than the rest of them. They're just very, very simply laid out machines, very efficiently laid out machines. Just really appreciate it. Everything's nicely labeled, nicely placed, easily accessible. Easily accessible to get to for service and maintenance, repairs. I don't care what brand it is, at some point you're gonna have an issue with it. There's all your filters, your pumps. It's just very nicely laid out. Let's hop up on top, check out the power plant. Chris is over there on the 145. He's done a little bit of grading. This one being a bigger machine does obviously have a little bit of a more open center. One thing that is different, that is the actual hydraulic cooler. It's a completely separate unit with a separate fan to keep all the hydraulics cool, which if you're doing a lot of demo work or a lot of land clearing work or running a big attachment on the end of this thing, that's definitely going to be a huge advantage. So there's the power plant in the beast. Cummins 9-liter. She's a beaut, Clark. All right, let's fire it up and see what she's got. Cab is identical to what we have on the 210. So, oh yeah, she's a runner. She is definitely a little bigger machine than the old 210. Man, this ground is hard. See how well balanced she is here. Not bad. She's not tippy at all with that bucket on there. This is how I can tell pretty much right off the bat how the feel of the machine's going to be. Is just trying to drag the teeth across the ground with them just barely touching. That thing's not bad at all. I have absolutely no need for a bigger excavator right now, but I'll tell you what, that machine is impressive for sure. It's a bigger machine. It's got a very similar feel to the 210. It's just a bigger version. I know that sounds goofy, but sometimes these machines don't all scale the same and they get different characteristics and have different nuances as they get a little bigger. This one's got a little very familiar feel, even though it's a completely different size and class machine. So all right, to wrap this up, let's hop in that 220 and see if we agree with Chris's statement of that one being a little faster. All right, we got the 350 parked up. There's the 210. Let's hop in the 220. See what this girl feels like. Like I said before, this one's got the Trimble earthwork system in it. You guys are familiar with CAT. Pretty similar system. They've actually adapted it to tie into the factory wiring harness on these machines, which will be nice. All right, guys, you're gonna have to be the judge. You see me run the 210 all the time. Let me know if you think the 220 is any faster. Man, I don't. I can tell you one thing for sure, it's got a completely different sound to it for sure. You hear a lot more of the hydraulics on this one and a lot less of the engine. It's hard for me to tell if it's actually any faster. If it is minute. Minute. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. You guys see the videos. All right, guys, it's getting late in the day and we got travels ahead of us, so I believe that's going to be the end of this one. But this is an absolutely incredible place Hyundai's building here. There's going to be a huge building up in the future for customer services, training for dealers, and a whole slew of other things. Pretty awesome site. Just a really cool opportunity to come down here and be able to check out all this equipment, run it side by side, compare. All that is made possible for you guys, from you guys watching and supporting this channel. So first off, huge thanks to you guys to make stuff like this possible for myself, Chris, Ryan, and all the others. And of course, a huge thanks to Hyundai to having us down and allowing us to do this. But we got to scoot on out of here and get on to the next big adventure. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, big old thumbs up. Got a little more traveling ahead of us, then we're going to be back in the dirt soon in Indiana. So hopefully see you guys then. You know the routine. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. We'll catch you on the next one. Later, guys.